What's up, everybody? All right, so we are all traveling. Me, Bobby's out there. I'm out here having a good time. This is episode 148. Uh, guys, I've missed this. Like I missed the show today. I was like, I can't wait. And yesterday I was like, this kind of sucks because we were down at NFPA, which is awesome, but we didn't do the show because we didn't have time. And we just couldn't make it. I had dinners, and then NFPA was all day, and by the time we got out of there and went to the hotel room or whatever, it just never worked. So I really missed the show, and it was a good reminder about how much I love it. You don't really know if you're doing it twice a week, every single week, how much you're gonna really miss it. But we're back, and this is episode 148. I know I said that already, and
Tommy's
today we have
here.
a welder.
Welder
Is he the
Mcgavin.
first?
The first welder? I don't know. It might
No, no,
be.
no. First comment. Tommy
Tommy How
back?
Tommy Howard is the first comment. And I'm trying to like look and
Oh
see it,
man,
and the live's not even popping up. So let me know what's
he's
going
he's
on, Tommy.
back
How's
in
it
the
look?
groove. He's back in
Tommy,
the groove.
he's
We have
back.
a
He's back in the groove.
we have a welder. And Bobby, you know how to weld a little bit, don't you?
No, I
I
would
mean, I've seen your welds.
I would not claim that I know how to weld. Did I go to Harbor Freight and buy a welder? The wire comes out, and then I started welding a bunch of threaded rods together. And people are like, "Bubs, you can't weld threaded rods together." I'm like, "I did. Check it out."
It
I
freaking
can
works,
get
man.
the metal to stick together, bro, but I'm not taking pictures of it. Oh, it's
Oh
awesome. Thank
wow.
you for joining us.
So I've been up here. I've been up here in Rhode Island having a great time. Spend some time up here at the Rhode Island Arco warehouse. Guys there are awesome. And the people here up in Rhode Island, they're interesting people. I tried to be like friendly and ask for restaurants and lines. They just look at me. They don't want to talk to me. They just like look. And that's happened like several times. Like, hey, excuse me, do you know a good restaurant? Are you from this area? And they give zero fucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we
Just
don't.
trying to be nice,
Yeah. No, don't talk to people. You're supposed to. You see people and you just like look down in Rhode Island. You don't look at each other. Just keep walking. Little Bobby says that
Yeah.
my welds look like some melted crayons connected to each other. Them crayons are stuck together though. How's it look? How's it sound? Everything good? Big country. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you. Let's talk about Welder
So, Bobby,
McGavin.
what was your experience at NPA?
Dude, hell of a
Because
time.
I mean,
It's
so
like Candyland. I love being there. It
this
was
is our first time that we weren't together.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of I don't know. We're both kind of hitting different things. I liked how I always knew where to find you because last time you're always tough to find. If I lose you, it's like and then you're not answering your phone. I'm like, where the hell did this kid go? But I knew where to find you at NFPA. I like how
Yeah, right there.
I like how Arco obviously Arco's really supportive, and I like how North American Fire Protection was very supportive of also me being
Yeah,
there and the industry and the vendors and the NFPA like they're all supportive too. So that's really cool.
yeah.
I feel like people know us now. Like,
That was the first time that I felt that way too. Like
yeah,
people know who we are for the first time.
and they're asking us to take videos instead of us like walking up with the iPhone, like, hey, you want to take a video for YouTube? They're like, hey, we want to take a video. I'm like, yes, that's the easiest way for me to find out who wants to take a video is when people
Yeah.
ask themselves. So just go to the closest bathroom. He's probably gonna go pee. That's true, Chris. What up, Chris?
So our booth was right there next to the bathrooms. Boom, right there. I just walk over a couple of Chinese people and I'm right there.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's it's big. NFPA is big. Everybody says it was
Mhm.
kind of the same size as Vegas. I don't know. I was there. I think that it was much bigger than Vegas. Maybe it was spread out more or what. But people ask the difference of NFPA and AFSA, and NFPA is in a convention center, in a convention hall. There's concrete on the floor, and AFSA is usually in a ballroom with a carpet.
Mhm.
That's like for size reference. And then Intersec in Dubai is allegedly 5 times the size of NFPA.
5 times. How's that even
They
possible?
have like fire trucks and like all types of everything to do with firefighting, fire protection, fire suppression. It's like fire everything, and it's a big like alarm show too. But Intersec, I gave the Intersec booth our card or my card, but I told them that
Were they
we want
there?
to go. Yeah, they had a booth.
Oh, so how did that conversation go?
Um, They said that they would email us the rules.
And
Because
then how much it'll
I
cost?
don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, like flights were like under 1,000 round trip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
under 1,000. What on Spirit?
No, it's got like it's their own airlines. It goes like for fucking ever, like 20 hours or something.
Oh my
Emirates?
gosh.
Emirates?
Yeah, yeah, Emerald,
Yeah,
Emerald,
there's a couple of
Emerald.
them, but
Yeah,
I mean, if we book it now, so I don't know. It's good to talk about,
I wonder how much. Yeah,
but it's exciting.
it would. It
They're
would.
I'm looking forward to AFSA.
Me too. Was that September?
That's in September. I was talking to Russ about that.
Yeah, I got a lot
What?
going on.
We should try to get a dope and tape sponsorship for that if we could. If anybody's out there that wants to. Also, if anybody's interested in sponsoring the show, we have we're available for sponsorships if you want to sponsor the show. As you can see, we got Fire Tech Productions over here. They're a great sponsor, and you can see right up above brianlearning.firetech.com. If you guys want to take some classes, they're online classes, and you get a discount every. Is it like every month we're switching which class you get a discount on, or?
Every month. So that's this last course has expired. I've been traveling and super busy for the past, last week and then this week too. So
This
two
is a
weeks,
and we got a
and
fire pump course now.
yeah, we're gonna do a fire pump, of course. I have to get all the specifics kind of together. I have a meeting with Fire Tech next week, and then I'm gonna get the price and I'll let y'all know next week on on that. To this episode, so it's already expired, but if you let us know, or if you contact Fire Tech and you say, hey, I was on the last episode, I want to get on this discounted course, they'll do it. They did it for someone else. So,
Oh,
they
that's cool.
contact, say, hey, I want to do the course. Yeah, they're like, okay, well, we will reopen it for you at the discount. But this is the last episode that we're going to offer it. So you have from now until Tuesday of next week. And Tuesday we will have a show. Um,
Hell yeah, Brian snuck
so
that one
yeah,
in, kid. Brian snuck that one in.
yeah.
July was gonna be our first. We're trying to transition to Thursday show only. We can try to, promote it early in the week, and we'd like to start meeting with the guests potentially for a little bit on Tuesdays or amongst ourselves, and try
It's
to,
gonna be a better show.
yeah,
It's gonna be
try
a
to
better
make it
show
better.
for
Yep.
sure.
And we might even like pull the trigger at 8:50 and just get on there. It might, so be looking out for us.
Right. So next week on Tuesday, I should have the new course. It's not going to be completely super entry level, like the first thing, like, hey, this is a fire pump. Hey, this is a motor. It's going to be that next step up. So
Yeah.
it gets into it a little bit more. So you can, tell your contractor, your boss that, hey, I know what this is. I know how this works. I know how to test this. I know how to take this apart.
Come on, let's get those
And
numbers
it's
up.
going to be, yeah, it's going to be huge. So that's that. So currently, Dope and Tape is the discount. It is a course for NICET level 1 in inspection and testings. It's a full course prep. So let me know. Contact Fire Tech. Contact Bobby if you want it. If you have questions, I've taken it before. I love it. So yeah, let us know. And thank you, Mcgavin, for coming to hang out with us.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. This is a
Yeah,
welder,
dude.
sprinkler welder. Why don't you describe yourself so I don't fucking butcher
He
it?
So
will too. So save them.
I weld sprinkler pipe. I've been doing it for about 8 years. We do a lot of work out here right now, especially with the Amazons blowing up on the West Coast, and it's been pretty nuts. But
You got
we
you
have
got some
we
you got
do
some data for us? How much like pipe a day that you got putting out?
right now. Just between our two robot welders that we have, we're doing probably 500 outlets a day,
Damn.
and
Okay.
1 inch
Yeah.
typicals,
Cut, place, weld.
and then
You got to place the outlet.
yeah, it pops the hole, and then
Yep.
you just set the outlet on there and welds it.
Okay.
It,
Yeah. I'm
does
familiar
it
with
ever
that
mess
machine.
up?
What's that?
Does it ever mess up on the weldlet or anything like that?
Oh yeah, yeah. It has a mind of its own. Those things can really piss you off halfway through the day when it decides to do something completely different.
Yeah. The first place that I worked
So
at, they had
yeah,
they had two side by side machines where basically The guy would have to put the pipe on and place the outlet and what beep in a couple of numbers if you would.
Yeah.
And it
Yep.
slides and it cuts and all that. It's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, when I started, you hand pop everything and you hand weld everything. That's, I mean, from
Wow.
inch and a half outlets or inch and a half pipe up to 8 inch pipe, or 10, whatever we had. But and that was brutal, but this helps out a lot.
Did
I
you get
mean,
the
it only
call?
goes
Did you
up to
get the call
6
for
inch.
leaky welds all the time, and they make you go fix them?
No, not hand welding. Now more with the robots
Oh,
because you
okay.
get a little bit of
Oh,
a pinhole in it.
And then the guy in the field is
oh.
like, "Come fix this thing."
Yeah.
So when do you come and play
Sup, yo?
with the welding? So you have the machines, they do that, like the welderlets, and then what do you weld that
So
the machines
right
cannot?
now, anything so size on size. So if you do it in like 2.5 on 2.5 groovelets, typically those they won't adjust for the rise and fall of that outlet. So we hand weld all those. Um, Anything over 6 inch is all hand weld. So I mean, a lot of manifolds for the riser rooms or pump room stuff is a majority of what we do. But we do have a hand welder in there that's taken over my position as a full time hand welder, so I can kind of stick on the robot and help my boss run the shop.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. And so, do you ever make it out into the field?
I have a little bit. They my first time out there, they sent me north to Seattle for 2 weeks, and I got my feet wet doing that. So that was fun.
Did you literally get your feet wet?
No, no, that,
Joe Saffer says
that one was
North
all retro.
North Alabama machines.
Yeah, North Alabama machines. Yep.
Hell yeah, Joe. That was that's pretty cool. He even knows the machines. Is that what you use, Joe? It was good. It was good meeting you, Joe, at NFPA. Did you get to meet Joe? Did he come see you at the booth?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
That was so that was probably the highlight of NFPA was like being able to meet people that we talk with all the time,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
put a name to the face
JB
and
came.
shake the
Yeah.
hand.
Big
JB,
Country came.
Big
I mean, like,
Country, they're
they're here
here.
all week,
That's
every
pretty
week.
cool.
Yeah.
In the spirit of the presidential debate, we need a fire protection debate tonight with Bobby Trump and Brian Biden.
Brian Biden.
Sleepy Joe. I don't know about the Milwaukee Groover that you guys are all sending me. All right, chill out, dude. Chill out. Let's stop trying to reinvent the wheel. Let's stop trying to reinvent the wheel. The Milwaukee
That
Groover.
thing's ginormous.
It's big. It doesn't go. I don't know. Does it go
It's
on the machine? It's
huge.
like we got Groovers that work good. Like focus on
Well,
the
for
impacts.
example, for example, I mean, we have like the G2X that could do in air, that, and then it can do one
And
inch to 12 inch
and it goes
for
in the
only a
machine.
thousand
And it
dollars,
goes on the
and
machine.
it and you can keep the carriage
In
on there
air on the machine. 1 inch to 12 inch.
with the carriage for only $1,000. Now, how much is that Milwaukee one?
They haven't
Probably
released they
stupid.
haven't released the price yet. Unfortunately,
Yeah,
Milwaukee doesn't want to. Milwaukee doesn't want to involve Bobby, so I don't get to test this. They have plumbers testing it out. I don't know. I tried the virtual Viking after your video. Shit is wild, bro. Isn't it? Isn't it? It's so
do you think
cool.
that's the future of training?
Well, it goes both ways. I'm on board with both. I'm on board with both sides. I really, really love it. I'm a video gamer. I game. I'll absolutely smoke you in Call of Duty. But so being in there and playing it, it was like this is cool. But like when the maintenance guys get a hold of it and they're fucking with my
Oh,
valves, like I don't like that. I don't
mm.
like I don't like it in the hands of the like I don't know, like the guy that doesn't want to ever call for an inspection and do it himself, and he just all he needs is a MetaQuest. So it kind of goes both ways for me. I'd like to see it like I don't know. I like to try to see where it can't get in some hands. I don't know how you do that. Maybe you'd have to pay for it. Maybe they should sell it, not make it free.
Well, I mean, even if the maintenance guy is doing it, it doesn't mean that he doesn't get the transfer liability just because he knows how to do it.
Yeah, but how do we know that he even did it? You know,
Yeah, don't.
we wouldn't even know really.
Well, that's why you have seals for valves,
Yeah, it's true.
you know?
Yep.
That's why.
But it is, dude, it's cool, man. And it is like, and if you're familiar with the industry, like you know the next, like for me, I already knew the next step. I was like trying to like do it, but you have to like wait for the prompt. Um, I don't know. I loved it. It's cool. It's interactive. You can like hear it and see it, and that was also like my first. That was my first VR experience. Besides like a
Oh,
couple times with my kid in an arcade where we're like sitting on like a VR like roller coaster or something. Like I've never done
right.
like real VR, so that was it was cool. It was definitely cool. They really outdid themselves with that one. The Milwaukee Pipe
Or if
Machine
the,
is average. Yo, Flow.
do you think
Flow
that's
is
the future of video games?
I don't know about that.
I mean, I would imagine
I like my mouse and
like you
keyboard,
get
kid.
yeah, but I would imagine like a Star Wars game with lightsabers and those freaking, I mean,
Yo, what up, Chandler? Twitch acting weird? Switch to YouTube, dog. Be easy though, Chandler. Don't break the phone. I'm just fucking with you, dog. So we gotta go. Let's go back to the dope and tape basics, kid. So you're in the fab shop. I know you're welding and shit, but like,
Yes.
what's the take on dope and tape? I mean, are you guys prepping? Do
Oh yeah.
you guys prepping shit out there? Like, if you guys are making on a fitting, you guys making one fitting on when you're doing threaded pipe,
Oh yeah. Yeah, we do a
and
shit ton of
that's
threaded pipe.
probably dope only, right?
No, would you dope into
Really?
Yeah,
I
and I got guys from my shop watching this, and that I have this debate with them constantly. And they they get me fired up about this.
What do they
So
say? What do they say? Fire me up.
they do they do tape and dope, and it pisses me off every time I grab
ah,
a piece of pipe.
exactly. It's way cleaner the other way.
It's not right. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just
And
not right.
the dope stays wet, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
and
dry out.
like we when we fab all that stuff, like the short piece, you put them in a gunny sack or something, you send them out on a pallet, you pull that shit out, and it's everywhere in the bag.
The dope would be all on the inside of the bag. Yeah, it's just clean, man. You got both of them on there, and I can assure you that it doesn't leak. It holds water, and I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably better.
I've had a lot of instances. Like, how many times have you done a job where you find a couple loose drops? Like sometimes people just get ahead of themselves. They put that drop hand tight and they take off, man. And you got that
Hmm.
thing at 225 psi, and it's got one little drop. It's hand tight. You wanna know why? Because it's got dope and then tape. Crank her up, baby. You cranking stuff under pressure,
Yeah.
Bry?
Oh
Huh?
yeah,
Me?
we do.
Eh,
Oh
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I know like some people don't, but I don't want to drain it down. I don't want to drain it all down. I want to crank that shit, kid. Come on.
Well, if it's already screwed in, you got a little leak. Yeah. Now, I
Bump
don't
it.
know if it's superstition or something like that, but I'm not going to tighten up a coupling pressurized. I don't know. I just can't get myself to do that. But
I'll
a
bet up
but a
there with a
drop, I
fucking
could
I'll
do
get up
that.
there with a fucking sledgehammer, kid, like, wow! Wow! Stop leaking,
With
bitch.
it
I've seen people
Wow!
do
pressurized?
that.
Yeah, oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Oh,
Stop leaking!
oh,
Pow!
jeez. That would
Same
freak
with the
me out. I
weld
couldn't
leaks.
do it.
The weld
Couldn't
leaks, you
do
get
it.
a chisel. We get
Yeah.
a
Oh yeah.
So and
Lead wool.
when I haven't had a chisel, right? What I get is I'll get the 3/8 set pin, and then I'll get the bandsaw and
Mm.
I'll shave a 16th of an inch off the end of the set pin, and then I put it right on the weld, and I get the hammer out, and I try to just peen that little weld leak over, and I'll
Oh
fix it.
yeah.
I'll fix it guaranteed. Or I'll get a pencil and I'll sharpen it real sharp, and I'll just stick it in the hole and break it off.
I've done the pencil.
And it
Now,
works.
how does it? You think it holds?
Fuck yeah!
It works for me on
It's
service.
just a pinhole, baby. It's just a pinhole,
I
baby.
didn't get a call back out there.
Bobby should try Resident Evil in VR. I have never been so scared in my life. Yeah? I'll do it. I'm doing it. So I got a 7-year-old son, little Bobby. He kids into gaming. He's asking for a MetaQuest. I mean, I might be able to you know go halves with him. He can be halfway mine maybe, and then I would fuck with some Resident Evil. Like I used to play.
Well, how much do those things go for?
You get they're they're not crazy. I think you can get like it's under 500. I could probably get it for 200 if you want to get like a base one, but I think it's under 500.
Oh, but it's like 500. Oh, well, that's not a big deal.
And you get the paddles and the VR part, and then you can buy other stuff. I think you can buy other little
Hmm.
gizmos. I tried VR last year in Vegas. Wild how you can play with obstructions and K factors. Yes, yes. Send it at 220. Hell yeah! Round of applause for Chad. Round of applause for Chad. All around the world. You home yet, bro? Yeah, you gotta be home. Chad's gotta be home. Kid had like 4 C4s today, but he crushed the day for sure. Crush the day.
He's running on race fuel.
Oh, it's all over. He was at two big jobs today, hundreds of miles apart. Let's go. All right, what else can we talk about with the welder? So I like you
McGavin.
confirmed the dope and tape. I really like that you confirmed that. That's from the shop guy himself. All right, just do it right, people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There you go. So McGavin, so how did you get started in welding? Like, what's that story?
I started in high school. I started welding in just a shop class.
Hell
Got
yeah.
out of it for a little bit, went retail. I don't know, big mistake. I should have never done it, but I got back into it after that. And then the place I'm at now is hiring. I took a chance, went in there. My boss asked me, he's like, "Can you weld in a circle?" I'm like, "I don't know. I've only welded in a straight line," and it all went from there. I mean, it's been a really good career. I mean, this industry is
Booming.
great. I enjoy it,
That's
and
awesome, man.
I've never had downtime. I've never had them tell me, "Oh, take a week off. We're too slow." It's constant overtime. I mean, we always have work.
This is a whole nother branch of
Oh,
the
that's
industry. We
awesome.
talk about this all the time, whether it's designing or fire alarm or sales or install or whatever design. Like there's so many different outlets in this industry that you can go down. I didn't even realize that that was a thing, like welding in a circle. I guess yeah. Every time you see someone welding, they're just like making a nice crispy bead, right? And
Yeah,
so
Right.
sprinkler guys got to be able to weld in a circle. That's you learn something new every
yeah,
day.
yeah.
I
Then
didn't
you
know
get the
that.
guys that try and do it in the two pass, and it leaks every time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, so you can only one pass it?
Well, I mean, that's what we do. I mean, we don't have issues with it, but I mean, I've seen guys do one half of the outlet and then flip the pipe over and do the other half,
Oh,
and it doesn't look
doesn't
damn.
work.
good. And
I just learned two things. I just learned two things right there.
So I'm
I'm not the
guessing they're
best
like
welder.
they're little circles, or you're just like just a little
No,
bit.
he's talking about the outlet, kid.
yeah,
Hmm.
going around the outlet.
Going around the outlet, fucking ringing in circles. So what do they? Do you ever weld? How do you guys make pipe stands for you guys? Do you weld like an outlet
We
on like a friction clamp?
do, yeah, 2 inch outlet on a 212 clamp.
Yeah, and then they can just put a piece of 2 inch in them. I love that. But the industry hardware makers are now just making those. Like you can just buy them like that now.
Oh yeah,
We make them. We make them. You just tell us what size you want.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pipe stands have come a long way. Like from like when my father did it, and the pipe stands were just all custom built out of threaded rod and pipes or whatever, and now it's like I don't know how long ago that trick came where they flipped the weldelet upside down and put it on the bottom of a friction clamp, but that's how I did it for years at all the other shops. Great trick.
yeah. I've seen other ones that you take a piece of 2 inch, thread one end, and then have the other end plain, and then thread a piece of inch and a half really far, and then put a nut on it, and you can adjust it
And
from
you can
there. But
adjust it, yeah. That's that
uh,
we get that now. It's like it comes with like a threaded bar, like it's got to be like 1 inch or 3/4 or
Do
something.
you have like so a lot of guys in sprinkler, especially me, like we have our favorite kind of channel locks. We got our favorite kind of flashlight if you're an inspector. Like,
Fuck
do you
yeah.
have like your go-to like expensive, but you have to have it tool that's like, oh yeah, this is it.
my Nifx channel locks.
Fuck yeah.
Ah,
Hell
yeah, that's
yeah.
too, man.
Those are the best
I
ones.
travel with my 4 inch.
Yeah,
Bobby no longer travels with
yeah.
his.
No, I was well I was being sneaky. I was being sneaky. So I was traveling. I always kept my 7 1/4 my 7 1/4s on me. And so TSA rule
Yeah.
is 6 inches, and they did get measured a few times, and they would usually just let it slide because the 7 1/4 is fully closed. It's like really like 7 inches, and it's a pair of freaking pliers. Like what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Take over the plane, bro? Like just it's pair of pliers.
Super lightweight. It's not
Put
even
them back
heavy.
in my thing. Like you can't even whack someone with it. I don't know. And but yeah, just recently I met a TSA on Power Trip, and Buddy put my fucking my Knipex in his toolbox at home. I bet, bastard.
Oh yeah.
I ordered new ones. I like I recently just acquired the smooth jaw ones because of Corlin.
Mm.
It's a
So I
channel.
haven't tried
It's a
those.
channel lock, and it's like it's like an adjustable. It's basically like an adjustable wrench man, a channel lock for them, and they're pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
They're pretty cool.
I've seen them.
You know,
I've seen them too, but I just never. I think what is it, the Gator? The ones with the they have ones with the lock where you can lock it, which is cool as if you're an inspector because you have those valves off the main drain and you can just adjust it and lock it and you can just put it in the middle and turn it.
and turn it. Yep.
And then you can just keep it that way. You can just keep it so you don't have to keep opening and closing your valves, your channel locks. It's just ready to go.
Does he
Now I
have
have the grooved ones.
Does he have the barcode scanner for the nap? It makes it better time.
Yes, we do.
Hell yeah,
Makes
he
it a
does.
lot easier.
Fucking Joe knows. We got good questions. The numbers are down. I bet some people are watching Sleepy Joe. That's what it seems. And we did take like 2 weeks off. So
Yeah,
boom, I'll
yeah.
put a
So
little
they
something.
probably
Put a little something on Instagram to remind some people that we're freaking here. We are here.
like,
Um,
yo, guys, don't forget about us, okay?
but yeah. So you asked him about his nitpick tool, and that's how I feel like that way. I like a lot of things, and I know that you're Arco and you got the GX1 and the GX2. I do really like. I like the 975 as the best groover. I do feel that
What?
way.
Why is that?
Particularly just because I've been using it for so many years. She's never failed me. Um, the only advantage the GX2 has is it can go to 1 inch, and it can go, and then you
Yeah,
can swap it, and you could go up to 12. So
yeah,
the 975 really is limited to inch and a quarter if you're good. If your apprentice does an inch and a quarter groove, he's probably going to get the thing stuck, and you're going to lose like 2 hours trying to get it off. But so inch and a half
Mhm.
up to 6 inch for everybody, and you can do inch and a quarter with it if you're fucking precise. And like the weight of it, I don't know. I love that 975. So when like I just got all these DMs with that Milwaukee Groover, it's just like I don't know. It's fucking big, dude. It's just big, and
yeah.
it's just
I
like
don't want no part of
it's
that.
like
I don't think
new.
anyone else will.
I know I would love to try it if Milwaukee would say like, hey Bobby, you want to try this? But like, how am I gonna try it? I'm not gonna buy it, and then it's gonna end up like that full size threader that they gave, where I couldn't even make the fitting on it. I'm not
Yeah.
with that. I want to make that fitting
Did
on.
I haven't seen
Yo, what up,
all
Aaron?
of it, but does it come with an extender so you can put it on the machine with the carriage, or you have to take the carriage off?
What is that?
The Milwaukee Thread Groover.
It's not a machine. It's an in-air automatic friggin'
Oh, so it's a big in there. Well, that's a terrible idea. You're supposed to
yeah.
make it smaller.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yep, that's what I'm saying. But I would love
Hey,
to
they
try it.
tried, and I do like that they're coming out with new tools. I'm all about
I
that.
like how they're coming into the sprinkler industry, but
Yeah, I
what can
like
we
that a
let's
lot.
involve some
Just do it a
sprinkler
little better, you know?
guys, no?
Yeah.
No? Like why wasn't Milwaukee at NFPA? I was wondering that. DeWalt's got this huge booth. And I couldn't everything in me, there's no way I was taking a video at the DeWalt booth. I just wasn't fucking doing it, bro. They were looking at me. They wanted to so bad, and I'm like, nope, no, no, not doing it. Sorry, you guys are at the wrong show. It's
Okay,
heavy.
well, outside of
Linkus says
Milwaukee,
it's
what
heavy as
brand would
fuck
you do a
too.
video with?
I think anything but Milwaukee. I mean, anything but DeWalt.
DeWalt,
Yeah, like
Makita.
yeah, yeah, like so. What Makita has going for them, dude, is they have a little they have like cool little things that nobody else has, like a coffee maker. A battery
Yeah.
powered coffee maker you can get. I think they have a battery powered microwave. Like they're really looking out for like the guy that's stuck out on the job. You know?
So, but did you see? So, Ryzen Force on fire
Yeah,
protection on
yeah,
Instagram. Did you see where he was like,
I
"Screw
did. I did.
Milwaukee"? It's
And
just kind of really
Makita,
the
yeah,
customer service. The Makita, sorry,
yeah,
the customer service was terrible.
and he
Like
was a
he
Makita through and through, bro. He had
good
every
all the
tool.
way.
He would preach it. He talked about it on this show in the past. We're talking about Jeremy from Rising Force, and that's our brother from the north up there. And he threw away. I don't know if he threw it all away, but he took all the Makita out of his truck and replaced it all with red. And he was tagging Makita. I like that. That's what I like to do. Tag him.
Yeah.
Tag him. Huh? I tagged Milwaukee. I reshared it and I said I can't give you guys a review because I don't know anything about this groover because Milwaukee doesn't ask the sprinkler guys how the sprinkler tool is.
Which I don't understand.
I don't
Like
either.
you would use those guys for consulting, like,
Yeah,
hey, what do you think about
right.
this?
I know plumbers make
What do you
grooves
think about
too, but
this?
not half as much as we do. But
Hmm.
I guess a plumber's review on a Milwaukee groover, I don't know. Like what's good with just asking a sprinkler guy?
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be me, but I would review it if they wanted to.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. You're the biggest
No,
social
no,
media
no,
influencer
no, no, no,
in
no,
the
no,
fire
no, no,
sprinkler
no, no, no.
industry.
And they don't even want to. They don't even want to look at my messages. Milwaukee's bastards.
Well, they're probably hiring someone in another country to manage the Instagram. Let's be honest.
Who are you?
A company that big. Yeah, who are you from Big Talk? Who are you?
Oh
What? You
shit.
don't know who I
They got a
am?
microwave too. Yeah, see, Chad knows. Chad knows, but we are.
Yeah.
I support Rising for it. I'm not gonna go buy Makita, that's for sure. I just love how seem to be schedule 10 pipe. Let's see 4-inch to 6-inch schedule 40. Legit, legit. With that little with the plasticky with the I don't know. I want to see that too. Teak. 6-inch schedule 40 with that Milwaukee Groover. Hey, how long is it gonna take? Because guess what?
Mm.
It's not. It's really not the best, but my 975 will do it. As will the GX2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No problem.
I want to see that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's not keep talking about that damn Milwaukee Groover because they don't
But
like they
speaking
don't like
of,
us.
yeah, but I do like my Makita. I have a wet tile saw, and that thing rips. That thing's sweet.
You do tile? You're a
That's the
big,
only.
you're a big wet tile guy.
I've done some tile projects. Yeah.
Wow, we should see some pictures of that. I'd really like to see it.
Oh, level. Anywhere you put it.
Yeah, right, kid.
Anywhere you put it.
Yeah,
Super
right.
level.
That's just dog shit, I
It
bet.
is. It
Come
is.
on. Come
No,
on.
no, no. So it is. So here's the thing. Here's the thing with me though. It is gonna take me a longer than than like a professional. Like I'm taking my
Like,
time. It is
like,
gonna be perfect. It's gonna take me a day to do like a little area. Like, but it is gonna be perfect.
fuck you, Tommy, you prick. I was hanging pipe today. I wasn't going fast enough, apparently. GC said, but
That's
I
hilarious.
was hanging pipe, kid. Well, and then so yesterday to come to this job, I was in Central. I was in Central Time in Kentucky, and I had 3 hours to get to this job. So I left at I wanted to get here at 6. I left at 3, and boom, it was like 5:45. I was like 10 to 15 minutes out from the job. I hit East Coast time. I'm an hour late. I was like, fuck me.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I was like right on the cusp of that, and so then it turned into like just like a long day. I was up from like 2 to I don't even know. I was up. Yesterday was
Jeez.
a long day.
I've been working about 7 to 8, 7 to 9 every day this week. Just like meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting. A great week though, but
Boiler boys make a lot of noise. It could do schedule 46-inch in about 1 minute. Yo, Linkus, you got the inside scoop, bro? Where did you see it? Damn, they're giving my boy Linkus first dibs on the Groover. He's got the in. Gotta check this guy. Oh, this guy's important, I think. How'd you get your hands on it, kid? Where's the videos? I want to see first-hand videos from you. Put them in my DMs. Boiler boys make a lot of noise.
what does that mean?
I don't know.
Like it's just like
Is he
the
saying
trade is loud.
or is he saying like if you're in the chat right now, make some noise? I don't know if
Oh,
there's boiler boys in here and Dickard with Dave. Dickard with Dave. What's up with you, dog? What's up with I demoed the Groover. Where?
no
When?
video?
How? Who?
No video, bro?
Where was it, homie? Why didn't I get to
Oh my
I want
gosh.
to demo it. Damn, I have
We
FOMO.
need some
I have
videos.
FOMO now. B Linkus in the chat gets to, and I don't get to. I melted my DeWalt drill 4 years ago trying to drill a Schedule 40 outlet. That's Chandler.
Jeez.
That's Chandler. Yo, Chandler.
Yeah, I'm sure.
What's good, bro?
I'm sure Chandler breaks everything he
If
touches.
we need some product testing, let me tell you, do I have the guy for you?
Yeah. You want something broke? Give it to Chandler. And you know what's funny? I'm actually going to send him some channel some pipe wrenches because I know he'll probably try to break them. Yeah.
He just uses them, man. He's a passionate guy. He's a passionate guy.
Jeez.
I do have an update on the on those hole masters you got, Chandler. I'll call you tomorrow. I posted it in the Discord. Damn it, Linkus. Now you're calling me out. I missed it. I wasn't even paying attention to my own damn Discord. Fuck me. All
Gavin,
right,
have you seen the Discord?
I'm gonna check it out. Arco, what is this?
Did you have you seen the Dope and Tape Discord?
No, I haven't.
So the Dope and Tape Discord is just a way for our community to really hang out, talk, share what they're doing, everything. We have over 100 people in there, and it's pretty active every single day. I mean, I have 3 notifications since I started this. Since I started the show, so
Yeah, I'll check it
definitely
out.
get on there. And Bobby, it's kind of hard to get in there, right? I mean, don't you have to be invited in a way?
The Discord? Yeah, the
Mhm.
link expires after 12 hours. So if I put like join the Discord and I put it on my story, the last 12 hours of that story, it will say like the link doesn't work, and everyone's like the link's broken. But it's just like it's a safe space, if you would. It's not open for everybody.
Yeah,
It's open just for the people who
no,
want to be in there. And if you're having trouble getting in, you can simply DM Brian, or DM myself, or DM anybody that's already in there. And everybody that's in there can invite a new member. I'm pretty sure I gave everybody powers to do that. Don't be inviting weirdos. And that's it. I think there's like 150 people in there.
yeah, we've only kicked out one person.
Yeah, yeah,
And by the way, if you're being a jerk, we're not gonna ask you to be nice or stop.
yeah,
You're just gone.
yeah. You Gonzo kid, leave
Yeah,
our
we don't
apprentices,
have
leave
time for all
our
that.
apprentices alone. That's the future of the industry right there.
So, Gavin, did you have to go through an apprentice program?
No, I didn't, surprisingly.
Just because you learned in
Like
the
I
trade,
thought I would. Yeah,
in the shop or whatever, shop school.
yeah. I mean, just hands-on
Hell yeah.
figuring it
So they were
out.
basically like, "So you weld?" And Mcgavin's like, "Yeah." Can you do a circle?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you're hired. Come on.
literally, it was. That's how it went. Like, can you start tomorrow? Like, okay, yeah, I'll be here.
Sick. All right, I'll be there. What about
Cool.
Weldon Galvey? Let's talk about Weldon Galvey. I know it's different.
Ugh, not
Oh,
my favorite. I mean, a
has
lot of
to
prep work. Got to
has to
grind it
happen,
all
right?
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what? You gotta.
Oh, yeah.
It's gotta be like special vent. You got a special vent on one of them welders or what?
No, we have a huge exhaust fan, so when we do that, we kick that on, and it sucks everything right out.
I gotcha. Cause that will and so what? Like, do people drink milk?
Yeah, chocolate
What?
milk. It because you get like a metallic taste in your mouth from it from the fumes. You drink chocolate milk and it goes away.
Whoa.
It's weird.
Yeah. So when I posted videos of me welding, like I was welding 1 inch Galvy together and like 1/2 inch rods and shit, and they're like, drink milk, it will block the whatever. I'm like, block the what? Like just forget to put my hood down. I'm like, oh shit, blinding myself out there. Like, why the fuck would they just sell this at Harbor Freight to anybody? Oh
What
shit.
about stainless? Is it difficult to do stainless?
We don't do any stainless. The
I can
only
answer.
stuff that we have come through our shop is just IBRs, the stainless, but it's already prefab.
I can answer that question. Stainless sucks. Doesn't matter if you're welding it,
It
if you're
does.
fucking
I've done
threading
it.
it, if you're working with it, if you're fixing it. Stainless steel sucks. And if anybody's watching and you got to work with stainless, your company sends you to work with stainless steel, you can use the same pipe machine. They have special dyes. You got to change the dyes out. You have to use special oil. There's special dope. Once that stainless gets to a certain temperature, it's basically like a diamond. It's not going in. It's not coming out. You put it in like a quarter turn and it stops and it leaks and it's I've done like 2 stainless systems in my entire career, and they were probably like the hardest ones. Like you put it on, like freaking half of it's leaking. The machine. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the other thing. We had to gear down the machine. Even the low RPM machine spins too fast. You have to put special gears in your Rigid 300 to make it just like creep.
Well,
Just creep.
they have different size engines. So you have a 38 and a 55.
And so
Typically, people buy the 55.
I had the 55, and you would just have to be like you're just
Ah,
pedaling it so it can just like barely cut, barely cut. If you go too fast, it gets too hot. If you don't have to work with stainless, don't do it because you're not gonna have a good time. I promise you.
yeah. Try to skip that job.
Yeah, skip that. Don't bid that one. Chad knows. Chad, Chad to tell you about some stainless. Chad was like threading his own rods and shit. Chad, Chad called me one day and was asking about threading his own rods, and I'm like, no, like I'm not gonna. Like I thought it was like the joke, like go get the rod stretcher, right? He's like, why do I thread these rods, kid? I'm like, yeah, that's a good one. Like, what's going on? He's like, no, seriously, like the rod doesn't have threads. Like I gotta put threads on the rod. I'm like, I've never heard of this. Send me a picture. Poor Chad's out there with like this little hand thing trying to fucking thread his rods. Permabond always on stainless. I work for a company that put fucking Permabond on everything. I put my tools to the actual test. Yeah, I guess so. Right? Actually gives a good name for Toyota Tacoma because Buddy's got one of them, and I guess that thing hasn't shit the bed yet. That
Yeah,
thing is
well, he
probably getting.
probably has to buy that.
He's
He
pretty-
has to have that. He needs something that will not break. So it's like, what's the most reliable, toughest car I could get? Tacoma.
the
All right.
the
I need
taco kid.
I need that.
Oh
I tell you
shit.
what, I told Bobby this. I was like, I will never get in the car with him. Ever. He doesn't even have to be driving. I just feel like him in the area of the car would just break it.
No, he was my passenger for a few days. He was all right. Actually, no, the truck did stall out. Huh. That's funny you say that.
Yeah. This Chandler.
So what do we feel? What does everybody feel about Permabond? And it's usually referred to. We always refer to it as super dope, and then you can kind of then I don't know. A lot of people don't really know that you're putting Permabond.
So is it kind of the same?
It's very
It's kind of the same as Super Dope, huh?
it's
It's just like you put it in, it's not coming out.
it is super dope. It's not that, and I hate that people say that. It's more difficult to take out. It's more difficult to take out
Mm.
unless you got that, and unless you got like that real like that black tar shit they used to use back. Like that is not coming out. The fitting will shear off before you get that out. But you know, Permabond, super dope. It will come out. You gotta put some force into it. It's in there, but it just
I
doesn't
mean,
it
like,
doesn't leak, bro. It
no,
doesn't leak.
we sell the crap out of it at Arco.
So
Tons of
I,
companies.
the,
Some companies only buy Super Dope.
do they buy and how do you sell it? Does it only come in that little thing, or can you buy it massive quantity?
Oh yeah, we could talk about whatever you want.
Well, so
You just
the last company I was working with, bro, they would buy a
yeah.
55-gallon drum of it,
And guess
Oh,
what?
or
I'll do the same.
maybe
Hit
no,
me up.
maybe it was a half of
I'll ship it over to
it
you.
was a half of a drum, and they'd put it up on this thing, and they would yeah, we would
Pump
put
it.
it in our own cans basically, and
Hmm. We do that for companies too.
Permabond,
Yeah, that's
baby.
the thing.
Yeah,
That's often.
yeah, I need a 55-gallon drum and some dope.
Done.
What the fuck? That's so much.
Call me.
That's so much dope, dude. How do you guys do? What do you guys get for dope? A big drum?
As
we
far as
super dope.
Is it a big drum of it?
yeah,
In the can. No, the cans.
Oh, okay, yeah.
okay.
Super dope it up, baby. We don't want leaks. You definitely don't want leaks from the shop guy, because that's the first thing. Everything's leaking from here from the shop.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they say. If it leaks, it's the shop's fault.
Yeah. Oh
Thing.
yeah. Every hydro says, "Oh, you got any leaks?" Yeah, only the shop side. Oh shit!
Only the
I
shop
was
side.
working with one foreman that he would make the guy come out with his welder and like get up there and fucking weld. I'm like, dude, just let me fix it. He's like, no, they're gonna fix it. It's their fuck up. Like, okay, this poor bastard's gonna come out there with like his portable and go through all the safety bullshit. Get up on the lift and just go beep.
Yeah,
Pack
Yeah,
I've
but
had
it
to
up.
that's
do it
not a
quite a few
bad day.
times.
It's
It,
not a bad day. That's an easy day.
I guess, yeah.
I'm sure you're like, oh, you need me to go out there? I volunteer.
Yeah, day out of the
Yeah,
shop. I guess so. You're right. You're right. I don't know. It just seems like a lot when I can just get up there and smash it with a hammer and fix it.
Yeah, you can just be done
I've
with it.
seen I've seen some out there that have a quarter-inch size hole through them that
Oh,
some of the guys miss when
you're
it's
not peeing.
going out.
You're not
They
peeing
gotta
that
go
one over.
through.
Oh
No,
yeah.
So, is there a testing process?
they're for leak
So,
wise or
yeah, like
Right. Yeah.
you pressurize the piece before you send it out.
no, not. I mean, for like new welders, we do. They'll weld it and then we'll set it aside, let it cool, obviously plug it up and then pressure test it.
See how it
But
does.
typically we don't. We just visually inspect it and then we spray that weld sealant on just to make
That
sure it's
that
up.
was my next question. That white shit you guys spray all over it. What's going on with that?
It's can't remember what the name of the stuff is, but it's a green liquid and it just goes on there. But you have to do it at like 150 degrees around there. As soon as it goes on there, it hardens up and it's supposed to hold up to 200 psi.
And does it turn white because it's hot?
No, no, it stays
Oh,
green.
okay. So the ones that I've seen is green. I've also gotten pipe from Webb that is like it seems like it's filled with like a red substance.
I've seen that stuff.
What
We
is that?
tried to use it once. It didn't. It's it comes in an aerosol can, but
And
we
what?
didn't like
And you
how,
spray it in the outlet?
yeah, and it's supposed to pull that stuff back through the porosity of the weld and show where there's
Yeah, you
leaks.
when
But
you build one of those systems, bro, and you fill it and drain it for the first time, it comes up like bubble gum. Like it's
yeah,
like milk. It's like strawberry milk coming out of the drain. And I remember seeing it. I remember I've seen it a few times. We did a lot of web jobs, and then like, but people will hit me in the DMs with it, like, dude, why is my system coming out like Pepto Bismol? Like it's fucking filled with that red shit. Don't tell the tree huggers. I really appreciate the 11 of you guys watching us instead of Sleepy Joe. Appreciate that. You guys are the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Give yourself a round of applause. I'm gonna watch some
I
of this,
mean, I'm
bro.
gonna watch it.
I
I'm gonna
like,
watch it on
yeah,
TikTok. All the little highlights. That's
yeah,
all
that's
I
what I
want
want to
to
see. That's
hmm
it.
do.
yeah.
Vote for the felon, baby.
Yeah.
Love it.
Be a real American. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna go back. I gotta go into. I just went into the Discord and scrolled and scrolled and scrolled looking for that video of the
Hmm.
Groover. So I've obviously been slacking on you guys in the Discord.
When
I
you
had
find it, bring it up to the
I'll
front.
bring it back. I'll bring it back to the front. The Discord was popping out. I had to shut the notifications off. It was like almost as bad as my Instagram. Seriously, like the notifications coming from the Discord were just like they were a lot. So I think you can put them on to where it tells you Ferguson uses Red Sheet now. What's up with Red Sheet? Is that the stuff that I'm talking about? Red Sheet?
Red sheet.
Hmm.
Roger back, Aaron. Red Sheet. Is that the stuff that's coming out? It looks like Pepto.
So,
Weird.
McGavin, is there like a future for welding? Like, are they gonna change the TIG machine or the kind of gas you use, or have you seen them come out with any new products or tools?
Not really. I mean, it's basically just the same. I mean, we run MIG wire, 035 wire, 75/25 gas. I mean, I haven't seen anything that's gonna really change that process, but who
I wonder if
knows? I
that's
mean,
just gonna be the way it is forever.
possibly. I mean,
Till
unless
someone
they,
comes changing it, kid. Oh, red
yeah.
shit. Oh,
I mean,
red
Yeah.
I've
shit.
seen companies use like stick welders, but I can't imagine that process is effective, efficient, I guess. I mean, it just takes so much longer.
Yeah, it seems it.
Okay.
And so and the
It's
but
more like a prettier weld for like something pretty, right?
Yeah,
I think it just looks cool. It looks cool when they got that big stick, right?
yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, he says red shit. Ferguson uses the red shit now. It's
So you
bubblegum.
travel with all those hats?
Strawberry bubblegum.
Well, just so you can just figure out what hat you want to
That
wear?
one that one goes under my hard hat. This one goes when I'm on the podcast. That one goes when I'm not at work. And this one, fun fact, so this guy I've been ordering from this guy Marvin out of Nashville from the Kentucky job. And if
Yeah.
you need any parts, you go to American Pipe Supply in Nashville. Talk to my boy Marvin. That's a free plug because I like him. So I've been communicating with this guy for months and months, and when I was out there, I needed an order. They couldn't get me on the delivery. I mean, it was midday, so I wasn't gonna get it till like the end of the day the next day. And I'm an American from the Northeast. I want it fucking right now. So I got in the truck and I drove down there,
Yeah.
and I walked in, great place, and I walked in and like the first guy I saw, I was like Marvin. And he's like no, and I was like Marvin. And he's like no, and he's like he's back there, and I was like, it was like in an office full like a bunch of cubes and a bunch of people, and I'm like, is it cool if I go back there
Uh,
and meet him? And they're like, yeah, whatever. And so I walked in, head down. He was in the back corner, like he's in the back corner in a blue shirt, and I just walked in, head down. And I just walked up to his desk and I just stood there, and he's like, can I help you? And I was like, it's Bobby. And he's like, oh shit. And so he gave me a hat. So
oh, sweet.
I'm
Yeah,
bringing
that's
it.
cool.
So I'm bringing it
I
home,
dig
kid.
that.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Great place. I put a sticker on their. I put a sticker of my face on their desk. Don't tell them. That's the best place for the stickers. It's like the supply houses. That's where all of our
Oh
guys.
yeah.
That's where all of our guys
Oh,
are
yeah.
going. Every morning, there's people there at the supply house.
I need to run by the Ferguson and the Viking, just put a giant dope and tape sticker at the door.
Yeah. We got to get you
And then
traveling
when
with it.
they
You got to travel with this. Did I give you one?
yeah, I have one.
Hell yeah. Put that in your
Yeah, I need to
backpack,
put it
kid.
up.
Hang, look at that thing. Dope and tape, kid. If anyone wants this hat or you want any dope and tape merch, people also all like will hit me up and say, how do I get a hat? You can see it at the top of the screen, right above Brian's beautiful
At the
hair.
spread shop.
Dope dash and dash tape shop.myspreadshop.com, kid. You can customize it. I don't know if you've seen my hat from NFPA, but I put the North American Fire Protection logo on each side because they're very supportive of me. And I mean, you can put whatever you want on the side of your hat.
Yeah, I put Arcto on
Yep,
mine.
hell yeah.
And then I got the Flex Fit. You didn't get the Flex Fit, right?
The flex fit doesn't do good on my head.
Mm.
I need that flat. I need that flat brim, kid. But
Tomorrow
this.
before I leave, I'm gonna grab me a Red Sox hat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
You're
stop
gonna.
by a Dick's Sporting Goods or something, grab one.
Oh, you're gonna get a knockoff Red Sox hat.
What do you mean a knockoff? Dick's
You're not even gonna
sells
go
all the
all. You're
good
not even gonna
stuff,
go up to
man.
Fenway and get it. You gotta go up to
In
Fenway.
Boston?
Yeah. Did you make it to Boston at
No,
all this week?
no, no. It's gonna be
Oh, well,
end
that's
of
good.
July. I'll head out there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, end of July. I'll head up to Boston.
Let me know that date, and I'll try to make it so I'm not on travel, and or we'll just make it. Can you tweak your week if I'm on travel that week to like the next week or the week before, so I'm not, and then we can go tool around Boston in the Mustang.
May
Get in trouble.
That sounds super tempted now. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be out there with a couple of new hires. So,
Yeah, well, we can send them to the
yeah, there,
hotel,
yeah.
and we can go out to dinner. No?
Oh yeah,
Hell
oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Get out of my car. I got
Get
somewhere to
'em.
be.
Real
Get out of
question:
here.
with all the hats and boots, are the stashed boots still hiding away in the Connex in Florida? Nah, kid. I left these. Oh, my wife remembered too. So these Kentucky boots, the Kentucky Brunts, these are first gen. They don't have that. Remember the heel thing we were
That
talking about?
new,
These are the
yeah,
first
yeah,
gen
yeah.
Brunts. I particularly like these a little bit more. But yo, the Kentucky mud is fucking nasty. I'm like, I gotta put this thing in my suitcase, or I gotta wear these nasty boots on the plane, or I need to like go to a car wash and power wash them. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hide them in the Connex, and then I don't have to bring boots next time. But then I'm running around the house. I'm like,
Ah.
where the fuck are my boots? Where are my boots? Where are my fucking dirty? I got all these boots that like these are NFPA nice boots. These are my other nice boots. I'm like, where are the fucking dirty boots? My wife's like, didn't you like leave them in fucking Kentucky? I was like, oh yeah. Then I was like, Brunt was giving me all these boots. Then I was like giving away boots, and now I'm like missing boots. But the boots were still there, Teague. Imagine that. A good thing because I showed up in Nikes. But yeah, Kentucky is the earth is different. It's way different out here.
Really?
Yeah, we got like dirt in the north that has like nutrients in it. It's like real dirt. You like grab it and it smells like dirt.
This is like clay here.
It's like fucking Play-Doh. It's
And
like red and there's no nutrients and
yeah,
it's just like
welcome to the South.
it's just like I don't know. It
When
sticks on
I yeah,
everything, bro.
when I did a garden in Georgia, like it was a good sized garden. I had to bring in a tractor and dig up all my red clay because nothing will grow. I had to bring in other dirt.
What a weird place to live.
Oh yeah.
You guys don't even have life in the ground.
Yeah, we do.
What?
We have more agriculture than you
And
guys.
that clay, kid,
South Florida is
nothing grows in
South
the clay.
South Georgia is filled with farms.
No, it is. You're right. What happens
Dude,
with
I
us is
haven't
that
seen anything. You know what y'all need up here? Central AC. You don't have central AC.
where?
Your heaters are ran by fucking oil. Like, bro, like
What are you
let's
talking
grow up a
about?
little bit.
What is your
Your house is up here.
yeah. Yeah, what do you mean about how else you gonna heat the house? How do you heat your house in Georgia?
Gas, gas,
Nah.
forced air, and then gas will heat it.
My nostrils are streaming. I would be dried out. It would
Very.
suck all the moisture right out of my body if I had forced hot air. I like my
So
radiant I like my
you
radiant
just have
heat.
some little hot thing in the corner,
Petrol, baby, till I die.
and
Petrol.
then
I'm not
also
going EV. I don't want none of
there's
that shit.
there's cases where those pipes will bust, and then you're stuck.
Yeah, there's cases when your gas fucking breaks and your house explodes. No, I don't know. Yeah, and, oil is a big thing. Like some years it's cheap, some years I mean it's efficient. It heats my house good. I don't know. I use a pellet stove, a wood stove, and I have baseboard radiant forced hot water with a Baderas.
I have enjoyed, so I spent a lot of time down in Florida lately, and I have enjoyed these 60-degree nights and mornings. I walk out, it's like, man, this is
And
nice.
then it's like 80 during like
Yeah,
noontime, right? And then it
yeah,
goes
yeah,
back
yeah.
down,
It's
kid.
cool.
Hell
Yeah, you get
yeah.
that for like a what? You get that for like 4 weeks, and then it's cold
No, you
again.
fuckhead. From spring to fall, it's like that. Like, March, April to September, October. But we've been doing good with no snow. Sometimes we just get hammered with snow, and it's just like, They'll call it a bad winter, but those are like good winters. Those are the best winters up there.
That's why the rental place only had freaking Subarus.
Yeah, because no
I
one
was
in
like,
Massachusetts is gonna pick a Subaru unless you're a tree hugger or
yeah, one of those.
yeah. So that's it. That's it. We just don't drive Subarus. Don't do it.
It was either that or a Chrysler Pacifica. So
I
I was like,
probably
yeah,
I would have
give
taken
me
the
this.
Pacifica.
Yeah,
Yeah. That was it. Where'd you rent from, dude? Thrifty?
yeah, thrifty.
Nuh-uh. I was just.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it
Oh
went
my
through
God.
Expedia. Expedia
Oh
doesn't let you pick,
my
and it
God.
just kind
My
of like
wife,
throws it out
my
there.
wife rented us a car from Thrifty one time. That's why I said that because I will. That's like one of. I'll never rent. I will never. I will walk. I will walk.
Why? What happened?
Dude, we went. We showed up to get the rental car, right? All the rental car places that you've heard of before, they have people working there, and there's no lines. And Thrifty's got one poor bastard, and there's like 400 people in line. I'm like,
Oh
oh, no
my
wonder,
gosh,
no wonder we saved some money on
dude.
this fucking rental car, huh?
Oh my
Babe,
goodness,
this was
dude.
a good rental
I
car. I
haven't
just
even told
wasted
you
4 hours
about this.
of my vacation waiting in this
Holy
fucking
crap.
line. I could have just went and bought freaking car at Enterprise. I almost
The,
rented a
the
car
the
from a different
thrifty
company.
guy behind the counter, I think, I hate that I'm making fun of him, but he has to be very
Yo,
like
what up, kid?
schizophrenic or something. He said
Enterprise
that
or nothing. Yep.
he's the Pope, and he saved Jesus, and
The
he
thrifty guy?
saved the yeah, he saved
Was
Jesus,
there a
and
big line?
he's the Pope, and then oh yeah, the guy talked forever, and it was nonsense.
Oh
He was
my
like, yeah, I
God.
went down to
Enterprise,
Georgia and I got the
Enterprise or
president. I'm like,
nothing,
what the
kid.
heck are you talking
Enterprise or
about?
nothing. I told you the trick, and don't tell it to everybody because we don't need to screw up
And
the trick. But
it's probably nicer cars. I do like a nice car. Now, Orlando, I got me a big Armada with a big V8. Now that was
Enterprise,
sweet.
kid, and I'm in a 5.0 Coyote F-150 every time. The problem is that they only go 100. That thing will,
What?
that thing
They
will,
limit it.
shuts you off at 100, and that thing will go way faster than that. But not that I've went.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly. But yeah, anybody who does a lot of rental cars or traveling, I know of an Enterprise little trick that I could tell you, but I'm not gonna divulge that to the whole fucking interwebs because I kind of like using that trick. But yo, what up, Joseph? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys watching us over the debate. That was already an hour. That goes by quick every time. This
Yeah,
is
thank you.
our this is our
McGavin,
first
hey man,
episode
thank you
back
so
from
much for coming on the
two
show.
weeks. Who do we have on Tuesday?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Casey, we have Casey Page. So she is CFPS. She's a CWBSP. She's also an engineer. She's also has her MBA. She's someone that I call to talk fire protection, and she's wicked smart.
Way smarter than us. Let's have her. I can't wait to talk.
Yeah. Tuesday. So I'm excited.
Awesome. And then so we're looking for, we're still looking for more sponsors. If you want to put an ad, if you have any questions, we can send you some literature on that. Looking for some sponsors for AFSA as well. And we also like to talk to you guys about who wants to go to AFSA. We'll start promoting that for AFSA soon. And just like NFPA, it's free to get on the expo floor, correct?
That's correct.
Expo floor is always free. You're not going to get in early. Don't show up and think that you're going to get in early. You're only going to be able to get in during the expo, but we'd be able to meet and we'll give you some stickers, kid. So let's talk about AFSA in Denver in September. Um, we want to see you guys, and we're also looking for some sponsors if anybody wants to get down on that and talk about it.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Appreciate everybody. Good talking to you, Mcgavin. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
If you guys want to follow him on Instagram, it's Welder Boy, right? Let me see. Welder
Yeah,
Boy
Welder Boy.
4025.
Yep.
The community grows. All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
Everybody, thank you.